Good morning everyone and welcome back to our channel where we bring you the latest in celebrity news and entertainment drama that everyone is talking about right now. Today we are diving deep into the shocking moment that has the entire internet buzzing. Country music legend Reba McEntire allegedly walking off the set of the Today Show during what sources are calling a very heated and uncomfortable live segment. Yes, you heard that right, the Queen of Country. The woman who has been gracing our stages and screens for over 4 decades with nothing but grace and powerhouse vocals, reportedly reached her breaking point on national television this week. Video clips are going viral across TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram showing Reba standing up, removing her microphone, and calmly but firmly exiting the studio while hosts Hoda Kotb and Jenna Bush Hager looked completely stunned. Fans are divided. Some are saying Reba was totally justified while others think the Today Show ambushed her with unfair questions. We're going to break down everything that led up to this explosive moment, what was actually said on air, the backstage whispers, Reba's long history with morning television, and what this means for her relationship with NBC moving forward. By the end of this video you'll have all the tea, all the context, and our take on whether Reba was right to walk or if this was an overreaction from one of the most beloved icons in country music. So grab your coffee, hit that like button if you love Reba, and let's get into it because this story is wild from start to finish. Let's set the scene first because context is everything here. Reba McEntire was booked on the Today Show this past Tuesday to promote her brand new holiday album titled My Kind of Christmas that just dropped last month and is already climbing the Billboard charts. She was also scheduled to perform her classic-turned-holiday hit Fancy in a special redress arrangement that fans have been begging for. Everything seemed perfectly normal when the segment started at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Reba walked out in a stunning red blazer and black pants, big smile, waving to the plaza crowd who were screaming her name like it was 1992 all over again. Hoda and Jenna greeted her with hugs and the usual morning show enthusiasm, asking safe questions about the new album, how she's spending the holidays, and even a light joke about her relationship with boyfriend Rex Linn. For the first 4 minutes it was pure sugar, exactly what you expect from a Today Show country legend appearance. Reba was laughing, telling cute stories about recording in Nashville, mentioning how she cooked dressing for 30 people last Thanksgiving. Everybody at home was eating it up. Then, out of nowhere, Jenna Bush Hager pivoted to a completely different topic that nobody saw coming. She brought up Reba's recent acceptance speech at the Kennedy Center Honors where Reba got emotional talking about the state of country music today and how some newer artists in her words don't respect the legends who came before them. Jenna asked point-blank on live television, Reba, a lot of people interpreted that as a shot at younger stars like Morgan Wallen and Beyonce tilde copyright-esque Cowboy Carter era. Were you throwing shade? The studio went dead silent. You can literally hear the air conditioning. That's when things reportedly started going south fast. According to multiple insiders who were on set that morning, Reba's smile disappeared instantly. She looked at Jenna, then at Hoda, then directly into the camera and said very calmly, "Sweetheart, I have been in this business 47 years. I don't throw shade. I shine light on what needs to be said." The audience cheered at first thinking it was a sassy comeback, but then Hoda tried to smooth it over by laughing and saying well we all know Reba keeps it real, that's why we love her. But Jenna wasn't letting it go. She doubled down and asked Reba if she felt Beyonce tilde copyright had a right to sing country music given that she didn't grow up in the culture the way Reba did in Oklahoma. That question hit like a bomb. Reba's face changed completely. People who were there say her eyes got glassy and her jaw tightened. She replied, "Country music is about storytelling and heart. It's not about where you were born. It's about what you feel. But when you step into somebody else's house, you take your shoes off at the door out of respect." The plaza crowd started murmuring, some cheering, some gasping. Then Hoda, trying to pivot again, asked about the controversy surrounding Reba liking several social media posts that criticized Taylor Swift's political endorsements back in 2020. They flashed one of the screenshots on screen with Reba's official account clearly showing a heart reaction. Reba said she didn't remember liking that particular post and that her team handles a lot of her social media, but you could tell she was getting heated because her famous Oklahoma drawl got thicker and her hands started moving more. The tension was palpable even through the television screen. This is where eyewitnesses say everything fell apart. After the Taylor Swift mention, Jenna asked a follow-up that many are now calling completely out of line for morning television. Reba, you've been vocal about traditional values. Some people online are saying you don't support the LGBTQ community in country music the way younger artists like Brandi Carlile or Lil Nas X do. How do you respond to those accusations? The second that sentence left Jenna's mouth, Reba sat back in her chair, looked off stage toward her manager who was frantically signaling, and then just shook her head. She said, "I have gay friends I have loved my whole life. I have worked with gay musicians since I was 20 years old. I don't need to stand on a stage and announce who I vote for or what I believe in my bedroom politics to prove I love people." The audience was split, half applauding, half completely silent. Hoda tried to cut to commercial, but they were live in the 8:30 half-hour block so they couldn't. Instead they went to a pre-recorded cooking segment while Reba sat there visibly fuming. When they came back, Jenna apologized on air saying she didn't mean to upset anyone, but Reba wasn't having it. She very politely said, "Ladies, I came here to talk about Christmas music and spreading joy. If ya all want to talk politics and division, you should have had me on Meet the Press, not the Today Show." Then, in a moment that is now iconic, Reba reached forward, unclipped her microphone pack, set the mic gently on the coffee table, stood up, gave a small wave to the crowd, and walked off set while the cameras were still rolling. No yelling, no stomping, just pure classy Southern exit. The aftermath has been absolute chaos online and in the media. Within minutes Reba walks off was trending #1 worldwide on Twitter. Clips of the moment have over 50 million views combined across platforms in just 4 days. Reba's longtime fans are hailing her as a queen who finally said what needed to be said, praising her for not letting morning show hosts ambush her with gotcha questions disguised as casual chat. Many are pointing out that Reba has done the Today Show dozens of times over the years and has always been nothing but professional and kind. So for her to reach this point means the questions must have really crossed the line. On the other side, some younger viewers and pop-leaning media outlets are calling Reba thin-skinned and saying she can dish criticism about newer artists but can take it when it comes back to her. The Beyonce copyright fanbase in particular is furious, saying Reba's comments about taking shoes off at the door were disrespectful to a black woman entering country music spaces that historically excluded black artists. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift's team has stayed completely silent, which is telling in itself. NBC issued a statement saying they respect Reba and apologize if any questions made her uncomfortable, but they stand by their host's right to ask about topical issues. Hoda and Jenna addressed it the next day, with Jenna getting emotional saying she never meant to hurt Reba and that she grew up listening to her music. A lot of people aren't buying the apology though, saying it was clearly prepared by producers to push viral moments rather than celebrate a legend's new album. So where do we go from here and what does this mean for Reba McEntire's legacy? Sources close to Reba say she is not angry, just disappointed that a celebration of her Christmas album turned into a political interrogation. She has no plans to return to the Today Show anytime soon and has already booked Good Morning America and The View for the rest of her press tour, where insiders say the questions will be pre-approved. Her new album My Kind of Christmas has actually seen a massive sales boost from all the publicity, jumping 20 spots on iTunes country chart overnight. At 69 years old, Reba has nothing left to prove. Multiple Grammys, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, sold-out Vegas residencies, and a television career that spans Happy Texas to her current sitcom. This moment might actually solidify her as the no-nonsense matriarch of country music who refuses to play the media game on anyone's terms but her own. Whether you agree with every opinion she expressed or not, you have to respect a woman who at the height of her power can still say I'm not doing this and walk away with her head held high. Let us know in the comments if you think Reba was right to walk off or if the hosts were just doing their job. Are you Team Reba all the way or do you think morning shows should be able to ask tough questions? Drop your thoughts below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more celebrity deep dives. and we'll see you in the next one because the drama never stops in Nashville or New York. Thanks for watching and keep streaming that new Reba Christmas album because it really is beautiful. Bye y'all.